Hey guys, it's me Julia. Welcome to my channel of happiness coaching and happiness and daily habits. I can't believe I was just talking like 10 minutes and then I was recognizing that this button is not on video. And oh my god, but now take it with humor. So that's what happiness is also about. The bottle's also over there. I'm sitting here now, beautiful Lima. Finally I find a space with shadow, a bit nature, because in my previous videos I telling you just missing a bit nature here. Sure, and when you go more far to the coast or you go to the north where the jungle is, and that's why next month I go and making more videos. But here it's a bit dangerous, so I can't take always my mobile phone. But anyway, I just wanted to first invite you and say thank you as well to my new Facebook group, because I was thinking, okay, now it's also modern if you wanted to share something, and in Facebook they don't allow, and no, not all people can see, and my biggest wish is to share all my ideas, all my experiences and all my work with all people around the world who need my help. So I just need my glasses first. If you want to remember quick my name, it's Julia, and Romy, R-O-M-M-E, it's like Romeo, so you can, it's also representing love, happiness. It's also everything in combination. And my pink hair, it's always, I love the color pink and I feel myself better, so I'm always wearing pink. Doesn't matter if it's light pink, or in German it's more rosa, pastel, and this is more pink. So yeah, but I was, I never prepare myself for the videos, but I was thinking now I want to share a video which is maybe more, because so many clients ask me, Julia, what about your coaching and your videos, you're talking about happiness, and I was thinking, okay, and maybe now it's time, it's a long time, but maybe better now than never, to maybe it's making clear what I'm offering. So nowadays it's great, we have a huge wave of coaches and gurus, and it's good because I'm not I'm a positive person. I think it's okay. It's like authors of books. I'm a children books author, but I think before it was popular. You have one topic, for instance, you write only for adults or you write only for children. But nowadays I think it's everything possible. We're living in a fast-moving world, so everything is possible, as I told. So I don't want to focus only on adults, but sure, it's before I was teaching children, but now I want to activate the inner child. And let me explain what my coaching is more about. If you have, for instance, you're asking yourself, or I will ask maybe better you, do you struggle with not moving forward? It doesn't matter if it's your job, your relationship, family, what else? Sports as well, health. Do you struggle with unfulfilled dreams in relationships as well? At work? It doesn't matter, because dreams can be so huge, defined. But I guess you know what I mean. And do you want to start new things? But so many things holding you back. I know it's an illness nowadays. We live, or I'm from Germany, and we have everything, and that's the point. We have to try to use the positive things about inventions, and try to leave out the negative part. So what does it mean? Whatever, if you want to go sleeping in the night and you're still on a mobile phone and there is one message, the second message, so many people are laughing, but it's true. You never can calm down. Even I'm talking too much and have so much energy to share. But I have also my programs, or my way of handling in the evening. So you're the right person for this coaching if you want to practice how you can use daily habits in order to achieve happiness. But it's really happiness. It's not once in a week or once in a month. So, and if you have negative surroundings, or if you had negative situations, then your mind will quick change. But it's sure a program. Let me tell you my story. I was first I didn't know that I'm a coach, never. When I was a small girl, I was really high sensitive, and I am. I could go into the room and I could feel feelings of people, and I didn't know I was thinking it's normal. And then when I was 11 or 12, so many adults told me, Julia, when I'm with you, I'm happy. You always understand. And I had always the questions to the answers, and it's really, I was thinking everyone has this ability, whatever. And later, when I was starting, reading these books, and we have so many great books now, access to wisdom, so many coaches and gurus. For instance, my favorite was Mathieu Ricard. I was at a point in the life, I guess everyone is at this point, but it's now I'm grateful, negative things that happen to you, like a gift. once I have to drink some quick water. And I was 25, I guess. Last year, huh? No, would be great. No, and suddenly it was coincidence, but there are no coincidences. I had this book in my hands. It's like Happiness. It was named the name as well. It was called Happiness from Mathieu Ricard. It's a French monk. He was was helping Dalai Lama also to do something from French into the language they're talking in Nepalese, I guess. Also the things from Buddhism, like old scripts. He was working as a traducer, and later he was also he became famous when he was teaching as well his experiences, and they show that if you're using altruistic methods, then you'll never ever be angry again. And he's also like modern. He also tells us, and I think that's about spirituality nowadays. It's about you don't need to go more like 10 years in mountains isolated. Yeah, sure, everybody has his own method. It's like more a daily practice, like 10 minutes is enough to make meditation, because before it was like modern, you're going to the mountains and no one see you again, and then you go back and you write a book and that's it. But nowadays we can share with mobile phones. It's so easy, our wisdom. And I was thinking, or I was asking myself the same question I guess everyone is asking himself, what I'm doing here, this kind of job, or why I'm here on earth. What has happened to me? Why so many problems? Why so many children die? Why is it always like so many unfulfilled dreams? Why can't do more? Why can't help, like rescue our world? So I have this, in German it's like Helfer syndrome. It's like helping other people. But I guess everyone has this and not all are connected. And I'm really happy about this, because 5 years I really was like, beside my job as a coach as well with children, but I was like more teaching children in French. And so many parents told me, Julia, but my children, our children are like addicted. What are you doing in your French lesson? I was thinking, I'm only teaching French. But then I was recognized, no, it was like more coaching. I just wanted that the children see that it's more about French, and many children were scared to practice French because at home somebody told them that it's like, wow, it's like hard, it's language you never can practice it, because in Germany it's like famous that you like more English now. So and I was more talking with the children about their problems, because they're unfortunately also like families who didn't pay attention because parents are working. So it was like my job or like my passion. And then I recognized I want to write books for children, like motivate them, and also like concentrating on the strengths. Now it's like also modern, not to concentrating on your disabilities or more abilities. And I started like creating this program. It's like 5 years I was doing also research on happiness, and I know everyone has his own explanation, but my program is more about to help you quicker, as well using meditational skills, but in a bit other ways. So for instance, like NLP, it's like so old-fashioned, and so many teachers are using still this NLP, but I guess it's like it's also not modern always to live in the past, and I can cancel your past, and I'm using fantasy and using this writing skills to turn around your past, and then you're like, that's like everything what's happened in the past is still in the present, and if it's still in the present, it makes your future logical. So I can turn around your past, but it's like also a deep psychological work. And I was working also with great coaches and spiritual people, so I'm really thankful. And I was always using my negative experiences and put it into a positive experience, and I will show my coaching how you can do it. And it's like, sure, it's also like work. I can't help you in one day, so some people need 1 week, some 2, but I can offer you like quicker results, because nobody wants to wait 1 year and then you say, okay, I'm just standing up and I'm happy. So I can show you. And what else? Sure. Our daily habits are, I guess, it's like the most important thing. If we don't change our daily habits, nothing ever will change. I don't know what other people promise you, but I know it's like my experience at so many coaches now. And I guess it's like, it's all about gratitude as well. For instance, let me start. I was writing something down because I would I really want to talk like 2-3 hours about only happiness, but I wanted that like you make it more clear. So when I'm writing something down, I have to write it more clear because I can't read my own scripture. Sure. In order to gain happiness, we have to practice gratitude. And I know it's also famous, like you have a book, for instance, as I have. I write down my goals, my dreams, and as well like my task for today. So every single day, turn around the steps you want to do, and then you can achieve happiness in your daily coaching, daily practices, practical habits. But why gratitude is so important? If you're stuck in a negative situation, your brain starts to show you these pictures, and then it shows you like this will happen, and you want to die. It's not sure. In my other videos, I was telling you, but our brain is using this like it's something to protect us. If some animals were in past, we had to protect ourselves. It was useful, but nowadays it's not useful. So we have to try to figure out which parts of our brains are useful. And if you want to find a solution in a negative situation, then this part of negativeness of the brain is definitely not useful. Because it's like it's holding you back and you can't move forward, and you repeat your negative thoughts. Oh my god, I will gonna die, somebody will kill me. No, it's like it's going even worse. So sorry, you have to ask yourself, is the situation really that bad, or are always there a solution? It's like also there is popular from spirituality, like, or you leave the situation, or you change the situation, or you accept it. And I would say no, there's a 4 key as well. You can change the situation, and but also leave her. It's like I know it's a bit contradictory, but it's like, let me explain how I was using this key. I don't know, I was reading it, or maybe I was standing up. I don't know if I was experiencing myself, to be honest. First, sure, you have to leave the situation, but only in your mind. Like, create a new situation, even the situation is just still going on. And then try to use your fantasy and create another situation in the past. Then you're totally programmed on the subconscious mind and what's going on there in our brain. We don't need to explain everything physical and whatever. Neuroscientists, we have so many books now, you can read it in like more in definition. I'm more like I just want to have that you have quicker results. So, and then your whole body you will feel better. Your whole body won't struggle with negativeness, and then your mind it's like a really quick tell you the solution, or you're more open-minded, and then you think differently about this way, and then you can choose if you want to leave the situation or you stay, but you have different solution, because your mind is really like, it's the best. It can be your best friend or your worst friend. I know what I'm talking about. I was so many years also like in a negative relationship, and was but it's good. I was discovering, I had more time to discover myself, so it's always good. And I was just only wanted to help other people, and I was like only helping other people, and was also forgetting myself. So I always now teaching my coaching as well, like a balance, how you can keep a balance. Sorry, I'm drinking a lot because it's so hot today. It's a bit different than in Germany, but I like it. I like it when it's hot. But sometimes I'm missing the beach, so maybe I can do a video also on the beach. But here it's a bit dangerous to take always your mobile phone, so I don't want to promise something and then I don't want to do. So I know what I was talking. And then it's like you change your whole situation, but only in the mind, and then you can always. Every single hour you can ask yourself, is it the right situation for me, or do I have to live this situation? Is this relationship something good? Because real love as well is like a huge diversity of explanation. Everybody defines love on his own, but I guess real love is like if you're, for instance, in a relationship or whatever, in a job, and you don't like your boss or whatever, you always have to ask yourself, why don't you like this person? Is it like because it reminds you on your past? Maybe your father was like cold, or your mother, whatever. Or is it like you watch so many movies in your childhood and they remind you? Because we are people, we are emotional, and every single purple always reminds us on our childhood, and we can turn it around and ask ourselves, is it really a person? Is it like our brain does play this video over and over, or is it like really like a real life? So, but I know it's never, you can say never, this is like a reality. I'm also a fan of Vera Birkenbiel. I guess so many people know her, but like also scientist, and she gave lots of advices, and we have all filters, so we have to decide. But anyway, if the situation is good for us, it's always about ourselves and loving ourselves, but not in the negative way. We have also to figure out, because now it's also like a huge wave, love yourself, you don't need no one, you can be happy alone. For sure you can be happy alone, but it's not about humanity. Why should we always be happy alone, or why should we always be single? So we have to be everything what is now thought in the internet, like videos and whatever, text and books and whatever. We have always to think, is it like useful for me? And you can only decide, it's like inside your heart. You have always to ask this question, like, is it now, it's a good experience from this guru, of this teacher, spiritual teacher, whatever, coach, I don't know what it's all about now, or is it like only, was it like useful in the situation of, maybe it was his way, but it's not like not important for my way, because I'm a really huge fan as well from Bruce Lee's quotes. But anyway, it was a different personality, it was a different time. We have also to be careful that we don't copy everyone now and listen to every single coach. So you have always to decide if it's good for you, you know. And that's why I was telling you now, maybe this doing this video, you're the right person if you want to gain happiness even in negative situation, and using your inner child. It means like a space of fantasy for sure, as well, mediation program. And then you can achieve everything in sports, doesn't matter what, but you have to work with me. It's like more like twice in a video coaching. You can write me a private message on Facebook as well, it's easy, or my email, and I give you my WhatsApp number. It's like more easier than before, but because I'm not that fan of emails, it's like WhatsApp is more personal. So anyway, and then you have to figure out if it's really important for you, or is it was like only important for this guy or this woman who was writing this. So I was really always only in last years I was also reading so many books, and I was adapting these experiences, and I just wanted to practice. It's good, but it's not always good to listen to everyone, because everyone nowadays want to help you, even I want to help you, but you have to decide if it's really useful. So it's really true, it's like a teacher can just show you the way, but you have to go this way, and it's always a different way. And that's what life is about. We're all unique. Every single day is different, because tomorrow the birds will sing different. Tomorrow the girl in the supermarket will say hello to you, maybe she will never be there. So it's true, it's like we have to try, even in our chaotical day life, sometimes to leave the mobile phone away and to think, oh, interesting, that's what I'm doing. It's like always, I have so lots of fantasy. I was asking myself when I see, for instance, here in Peru, I don't know so many people. Okay, what's this woman about? What's her life? Is she alone? Is she happy? Does she living in fulfillment? You know, it's like everything is so interesting, you know. And then if you're doing meditation, it's really true. You value more the situation. And if you talk with people you don't know, try to smile and try to think like try to greet them like, hey, whatever, like, brother, I just want to help you, and try to really listen to them. Because it's so interesting. Even when I was like here, also happened that I was so many days alone, because I was also working and didn't see no one. And then I was just like having a walk, and somebody crossed me, and I said hello, and he said okay, hello, like in Spanish, hola, ¿cómo estás? He was like watching me, my God, she's crazy. And I said, I'm sorry, I was like 4 days alone and I didn't see any people. I was like feeling I'm from isolated island, whatever. And he was like watching me strange, but he was happy. I could see his smile. And really, it's true. If you begin to value all the people you see every day, it's like a gift, because we don't know. Maybe it's like becoming our best friends, whatever. Because I have so many friends, and it's true. It's really true. If you change yourself, all your surroundings change, and you can leave people. You can lose people, and you can gain people. So it's life about, and then you don't need to be angry. I was before angry, I was thinking, oh, all my friends are gone, what's happening? And I didn't do nothing, but I was changing. They are changing. It's logical. And then we have always be happy, and we know, oh, there will be something new, and there will always some new friends, some new situations, some new experiences. And yeah, it's true. It's gonna never be same like in the past, but we can use past as well to, in the future, have good results. That's why I'm also working with fantasy. Like if you didn't like the past, you can write down, and I will show you. It's like a process as well. I used it, like it was a really great teacher as well. I was working like 1 year, and he was teaching me as well, but I was using it before as well, like when I was writing my children books. Writing can help you so much because it's out of your body and you don't need to repeat it again and again. So many women, especially women, are talking, they love to talk about problems, but it's not about to talk about problems because they're still there. It's about to change the problems and to talk about what you want to have in future. And when you talk about what you want to have in future, then you're happy and your mind is happy and your body is happy. So yeah. Oh, I'm just talking 20 minutes. Wow, so many teachers can talk one hour. I even can talk 5 hours. But I'm talking with my mobile phone. Hello. No, but I remind myself that I'm talking to you now, and then it helps me a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video again. But what else? What else I wanted to tell you? Okay, I told you my story, and sure, and yes, I remember. And I was also high sensitive when I was a small girl. And I really felt this passion when somebody told me, oh, you're Julia, you help me. I know it's always about me as well. It's like a positive egoism, or it's more altruistic feelings. I think it's the best way. It doesn't matter. You don't need always to be a coach, for sure. If you're a professional, whatever, dancer, or if you're a teacher, or if you work in a supermarket, what else? So many jobs, whatever, in a restaurant, if you're a lawyer. I think it's always about people. It doesn't matter if I'm going to sports. It's my favorite sports in Friesenheim when I'm living in Germany. And I have the feeling, I decided for this fitness studio, I had this feeling I'm coming home. When I'm with my parents, I'm coming home. When I'm with my friends, I'm coming home. And then I figured out, sure, I'm coming home. Because it doesn't matter where I am. It's always home. You know, it's always about I'm at home because I feel myself at my home. It's like my body, and you know, it's always good if you don't change yourself for other people and only for yourself, and you don't pretend. I know so many people, we have so many depressed people in Germany because nobody's arguing anymore, nobody's showing emotions, everybody's saying hi and they're all in mobile phones. I know it's like this new illness of our century. Hello, everybody knows, but nobody's changing. So that's why when I'm going into the forest, I leave my mobile phone at home. When I'm going cycling, okay, sometimes I take to make some pictures for you, but I'm not just like sending the pictures. Like I was taking the picture and I was sending like to WhatsApp, all my WhatsApp groups, and then you get message and you will never go, you never have a break. So we have always to find a balance, and only you know your balance. So many people there are so many women or men, whatever, they're cleaning the house every day. There are so many people, they're cleaning the house once a month. There are so many people that never clean their house. So you find out, for instance, if somebody is only cleaning his house, it's like an example, you know what I mean, for 1 year, then for this person it's like cleaning the house twice or whatever, 5 times in a year. It's like change, it's his middle. You know what I mean? For someone who's cleaning every single hour his house, then the balance will be maybe every day only 1 hour, you know. So you have to find out balance. It's always about balance. We need day to take action and night to calm. It's about humanity and to love yourself. It's like the best advice I can give. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself and don't believe in yourself, nobody will. I know. No, they will, sorry. But you're always addicted to their attention. But to be honest, sometimes when I'm really alone, like I was writing my books like 2017 more. Now it's like it's always like a balance. I'm doing more coaching and videos. And to be honest, it was really interesting because I also was like only writing. And then I was starting, now I need a balance as well. So it doesn't matter what you're doing right now. You always try to figure out what's best for you. Sorry, I was just talking about believing in yourself. I guess it's about humanity as well. We can try our whole life to love ourselves and not to be addicted to other people, but I guess it's also about humanity. If somebody's smiling at you, you smile back. It's like this reflection, like a mirror, but it helps you. The advice, like love yourself, that for instance, if somebody says, yeah, Julia, so many people, but it was a surprise. So many people in Germany liked my hair. And to be honest, I was thinking, I'm doing something crazy. I wanted just in my whole life, I wanted to always have pink hair, but my hair is like short and it's like tiny. So I was always scared to make it like blonde and then pink. But I was thinking, okay, maybe one something crazy. Now it's like everybody's working with this rastas in blue and green. I was thinking, okay, something special now. And I was doing for myself. And to be honest, I was thinking, oh, people were looking at me mad and laughing. But no, I had so many positive reactions. At the lake, there was an older lady. She was telling me, when I'm in your age, if I would be in your age, I would do it. I was telling her, you have to do this now. And she was thinking about it. And so many people were hugging me. And so many, I think it opens as well people, because people are scared to do something new. I know, even I was scared. I'm a human being as you as well. I'm not an alien. Even maybe I'm looking like an alien. And it was like a new experience. More people talk with you than before. With me, I never had problems to talk with people. I'm always talk with people like with friends. I give to all people. How can I explain? I'm always open-minded to all people, and it doesn't matter if they like me or not. And then you can see it. And if people don't like you, it's not about yourself. It's about themselves. Maybe they are not in love, or maybe they are not connected to their higher self. They don't feel this passion. So many people will abuse you if you're friendly, and so many people don't like you. So many people are watching my videos and laughing, but they're happy and I'm happy as well. So you know what I mean? And that's the interesting thing. Even I have had fitness coaches. I was thinking, okay, it's not for me because they're maybe too slow or maybe too quick or whatever. It's humanity. But I guess in our life, it's only my experience, and maybe in 10 years I will change. I guess it doesn't matter how hard or whatever meditation and how we are using to love ourselves. I think one tiny percent will always doubt. And I guess this tiny percent is like a fuel. It's like a fuel to gain a new experience, try to something figure out, because all past, even, I mean, like, not spiritual personalities, like whatever, Da Vinci, for instance, they have always these great inventions in negative situation, because in negative situation your mind starting also working, and then it will always move you forward in order to protect you from dying, like before, in so many centuries before. And that's why I'm teaching also my happiness coachings, how to use negative situation and turn it around to positive, like fuel. For sure, not always, because you can use like getting away from negative situation to positive, or only using your dreams like a fuel. So you decide on yourself. But I think it's also great. And love yourself, respect yourself, and don't wait for admiration from others. But when they admire you and they love you, so it's great. It's like a double admiration, double love. You love and you love from others, and it's like always reflecting. And then it's love will always grow. It never can't be lost. It's I made this experience, and I guess you as well. And remember, you're something special. And I'm not telling you that because only you're watching my video, because you know that you're something special. And it doesn't matter which situation you have now. There's always someone who's there for you, who will understand you. He will share the problem with you or feel you. And it's like it can be a friend, it can be a neighbor, it can be a family member, it can be someone from your sports club, it can be your workmate, it can be a coach. No, I'm just kidding. No, but really. And if you feel alone, believe me, I was also in this situation. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe it was like, that's why I'm grateful. I had so many negative experience when I was a small young girl. Nobody can believe, and they tell me, Julia, you're always happy. Yeah, because I figured out, that's why I was it's like a best advice I can give you. Just read a lot of books, like experience, negative experience of people, not only actors and whatever movie stars. So even Africa, it's like, I know it's example, but it's true. Our people in poor countries, because I was using their stories, and then to remind myself they have bigger problems than my problems. We all living in comparison. We compare ourselves with pictures every day on the internet. We compare ourselves whatever with our sisters and brothers. We compare ourselves in school. But to be honest, I think it's positive as well. Okay, sure, not. We have always, as I told you, to have this balance. Sometimes it's also positive to compare ourselves, because we can say, even it's like in a positive way. I want to also, like when your fitness coach is doing something, I don't know what's called in English, but I know like an exercise, and he say, next time I will do this like 10 twice, whatever. And in 1 year I will just figure it out and I can do 100. That's good. And I was using these books to to reflect my situation. I was thinking, no, there are so many people. They have even really better situation. We can imagine in Europe what's going on. We can always read, but I'm really high sensitivity. If I read something, I have this feeling if I was like, I'm in this situation. So I can only tell you, if you're in a negative situation and nobody has died, because I think it's like one of the worst case that can happen. I understand it's humanity, but it's normal that we're sad. Then try to find a book or whatever, to find a story which is better than yours, and then you feel better. You feel better, and your surroundings will feel better, and you have more situation, you can handle it. Oh, the cute dog is passing by. Look, a tiny dog, so cute. Oh no, he's gone. Yeah, so it's always like in comparison. So many people have 5 million on their bank account and they're depressed. So many people don't have even €1 and they're happy. So it's always like, always related in how you're used also to the situation. So I'm always careful to talk about these people, because if somebody has 5 million on his bank account, but sure, he was used to have 500, for sure it's like from 500 to 5, it's a loss. But anyway, this kind of people have to ask themselves that, or tell themselves, there are also situations that people don't even have like a dress as I am wearing now, or they even didn't have water. Hello. So I was recently, last week, I got to know a new coach, but only on YouTube. Again, so many people know him. Like, his name is Ken Honda. It's this Japanese guys, and he told me as well, when you're in YouTube videos for sure, when you're sad, then you have to try and you start to writing down what I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I have a house. I'm grateful that I have maybe a family like mother, father. I have a brother. I have a sister, and then your brain starts calm down. And you gain, and you have no more this lack of loss. You have more this fulfillment in your heart, and you feel like you have so many things. And if you write it every single evening, as I'm doing, I promise you, I'm doing this every single week evening. I can show you. I don't know if you can read. I write down my. I don't know if you can see this. The light, but here it's my goals every day. So I'm writing down the big goals, small tabs to the goals, and as well what I'm grateful for. It's like 5 minutes in the day evening. So many people say, oh, they don't have time, so don't whatever, go to the toilet and sitting, and then you can write it down. I know, strange example, but it's true. So yeah, I think it's enough for today, or for this video. So my coaching is about to activate your inner child, to help you in negative situation, not getting stuck, and to gain happiness every day. I know what I'm talking about because I'm really a happy person. You can also my previous clients, my friends, and you see my daily posts. So I would be happy if you join this Facebook group, because it's really easier, and I tell you the truth. And Facebook, I guess, closed. It was like now more getting smaller, and then I can't reach so many people. And I was just thinking about yesterday, okay, I will do this group, and then, to be honest, I forgot. Yesterday was the 2020. So great. Yeah, but everything that happens to you, you're the one who decide what it means. Yesterday I could also make it extra, like pretending I want to make a face group by occasion, and then I knew it like 1 week before that it's like the 2020. But to be honest, I forgot, and I was thinking, yeah, magical date, magical group, and I'm really happy that you joined my group. I hope you enjoy, and if you need my help, you can always write me a private message. I would be happy, because I also know nobody can solve a situation always alone. I tried so many years to solve everything alone, and then I was saying, no, I also was like booking a coach, and I read so many books. We all help each other. Someone needs more help, someone needs less. It depends on your situation always, and you can tell me. And I do it always video coaching, because I prefer it. Maybe in some years I would change, but I prefer like one-to-one coaching, because I'm really, as I told you, high sensitive, and if I have then 50 people in a webinar, I don't know if I can handle this, because I feel too much feeling, so maybe better. But maybe I can also practice this, or maybe if I have like a motivational speech, I can tell. So yeah, so it's enough for today. I'm really happy that you joined, and look, there's so many yellow birds now. They're happy that there's water, and I wish I could also like jump now into the beach, but the beach is today far away, and I have so many clients to help. So yeah, Wishing you a happy Friday. Happy that you joined my Facebook group. And yeah, hope to hear from you soon. And I'm kissing always the mobile phone. I'm kissing you. Share with you my positive vibrations. Okay. Yeah, my name is Julia Romy. Don't forget my name. It's like Romy OWME, like Romeo. And yeah, I guess you will remember my pink hair, and I will remember you if you tell me what's about you. It's really quick. I'm not fan of like talking like 2 weeks about your problem. I'm a fan like moving forward. And it's like you tell me only the quick problem, and I try to figure it out like in one day and solve this and turn it around. And let's get started. I can't wait for your message, your call. No, you can call me as well on Facebook, sure. But first your message, and then I can share with you my WhatsApp number, and then let's get started. So guys, it's enough for today. I'm wishing you the best Friday of your life, because we never know when's our last day. So anyway. And always be positive. Positiveness will will help you moving forward. Love yourself, and I share my huge energy and love with you, and I love you too.